Brawlhalla's newest legend, Vivi, just came out today. So how good is she really? Well, that's what we're gonna find out today. Or at least try to. First impressions, of course, will only be first impressions. Also, check this out. New experimental grounded dare on blasters, and maybe even cooler, which probably deserves its own video, a new grounded dare on spear. And these are available in experimental. I mean, check out this movement right here. Sorry, I got ahead of myself there. Let's play my first ever game with Vivi. If you weren't already aware, she's the newest Blasters and Battle Boots character with a stat line of 6,547. That means she's a high-speed, dance-around-you type of character with both her stat lines and her weapons, which really fits because her whole character archetype is the dancer. I'm expecting to have a lot of fun today because her SIGs, as you can see, are a little bit ridiculous. Exactly how ridiculous? Well, we'll figure that out as the video goes along. I don't know what happened there. But let's see if we can't finish off this first game with one of those unique moves, because there's quite a lot to unpack here. Let's start with that boots down sig, since I just used it, because this is one of the most unique sigs in the entire game. In fact, it has a unique mechanic. It's an active charging sig, which means the longer that you're holding this down, that hitbox is active the whole time. But we've seen a few moves like that. But what makes this one unique is you can actually choose which direction to kick before the move even ends. Like right there, I didn't press anything and it goes backwards. But if I hold forward here, I can kick forward and I don't even need to land it for that to happen. Every other active input sig in the game requires you to actually land the move to get that active input effect. But this one is different. It's honestly closer to Volkov's side sig on the axe, where it changes form depending on how long you charge it. But even then it's unique because this is an active input. That's just a hold. So you can see the utility right away. The closer you are to one side of the stage, you might want to send in the opposite direction, or interrupting a recovery like that. I just totally whiffed. And of course, because it's active while you're charging, you can slide charge off platforms like I've been doing this whole game. You can slide charge off the map, interrupt recoveries. Think Mako Greatsword down sig. Seems pretty good on first glance. I will say it does take a little while. Like, this move is definitely punishable if you're throwing it out in the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at that priority. That was the next thing I was going to mention. Priority on the ground and in the air for this move is pretty good. We'll see if I can do one of these where I'm using it slide charging off the map to edge guard, right? It's not going to be like Mako's where you can just interrupt a recovery since you're kicking above you. But you can see that Crescent Moon kick is really, really good. It has great coverage. And speaking of Crescent Moon kicks with great coverage, let's talk about the end sig. It's a very fast reverse kick that also hits in front of you. You saw right there, it hits grounded in front of you. And of course it's an anti-air because look at that hitbox. This is one of the best sigs in the game. They're trying to catch me out here. I'm gonna see if I can catch them. Not quite. It's all good though. Not quite accustomed to the jump height on this end sig. It's a weird like semi-half jump height you can see right there. Weird is the wrong word to use. It's just unusual for a signature. You can see it's not quite a full jump arc, right? I might die here. This is a little dangerous. I'm gonna end sig to get back to the map. Actually, it has a wall version. I didn't know about that. I got so tripped up I messed up the easy part of the edge guard. I was just gonna say let's move on to the boots end sig, but I'm talk about that for a little longer. Please save me, by the way. Thank you. I feel like if I just stay close to blasters and Ensig, yeah, like what are they gonna do? Blasters got that dead zone. If they jump, they get hit, and if they're in front of me, they get hit. And let's see if I spot dodge here. Hits in front. See what I'm saying? It's just a great move. I almost died there. Maybe I was being a bit hyperbolic when I said it's one of the best sigs in the entire game. Like, I should have some more games played with it before I make that judgment. Now that they got blasters, I'm just gonna do what I said before. I'm gonna stay in their dead zone. I'm gonna stay close to them, and I'm just gonna Ensig. No matter what happens, if they're close to me, it's gonna hit. Okay, I don't know if I can confidently say one of the best in the game, because also it is literally day one and how many 5 games of her so far, but it is extremely good and certainly one of the best battle boot sigs, if not the best. One main weakness though, it stops her momentum on use. So that is certainly something to consider. But look at that. Sometimes the animation alone is enough to tell you if a sig is good. You don't even have to have all these additional things. You just see the priority of it, and then I can jump away, and then it hits on the ground. And there I held forward, right? If I held backward, or if I didn't hold anything at all, it would have sent the other way and probably not killed. She's got some stuff. She's got some cool stuff. Oh, I thought the shot would come out there, but I forgot. The shot only comes out on the side sig if you land the first part of it. That's what makes it a little different and unique. I thought a dodge in was coming, and I was ready for it. But I guess it doesn't hit all the way down below. Just grounded. As if like that isn't a lot already. I'm quite far behind here, so I should be looking to make a comeback. We'll see if I can. At this point, we're just looking for sigs, so we'll see. I missed. I thought that would work. It's okay, I have a chance at redemption. In a way, that was a perfect moment, because I talked about not knowing the height earlier, and then it came in. I thought I had all my jumps. Well, now I really need a redemption, don't I? This is gonna be time for a comeback time. And in the meantime, maybe I can try to use that grounded dare I mentioned at the very beginning, because that is right there. That's a unique little new animation that's in test features, kind of similar to the axe when they changed that. Probably a good thing, because when you blasters dare into the ground right now, just nothing happens. But I really haven't tested it. I haven't tested it out. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Well, comeback time more. I'm eating a lot of damage though, which is not fine. Not as fine, I will admit. They do like these diagonal dodge ins. When that was a weird, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It'll take some time to get used to, I imagine. Something was cooking there. It wasn't either of us, but maybe in another dimension. Maybe another dimension. This has a grounded one as well. Look at that hitbox. So what if I slide charge it? I did not slide charge it. Okay, I've just learned that you cannot reverse it because it kills your momentum. So that's good. I'm a little worse for wear here though. Maybe if I get a spike. I missed. That could have been it though. That could have been a great comeback. I think I might have beefed it because that was my best my best chance. I was just SD'd again. At this point, I've got to lose. Like, yeah. No, that's deserved. That's cool. Actually, I feel fantastic. Getting gimped, SDing, dropping an edge guard, dropping a guaranteed edge guard. So I feel it's cool. So wait, I have to tell you a story though. I just remember this. It's not really a story in the traditional sense of the word story, but I feel like I should share because I feel like it's very funny. At least. No, I did it again. One more chance though. If I dropped that one too, I would have cried. Today does not seem like my day. But maybe this story will actually give a lot of external context as to why that may be. Because let me tell you, I'm running on fumes right now. For some background context, I have a very distractible mind, you could say. Obviously. Even just watching this video, you could tell. And because I have such a distractible mind, I tend to engage in some self-regulation behaviors to make sure it doesn't get worse. One of which is avoiding any and all short form vertical content. So that means I'm not watching any YouTube shorts, even though I probably should. It's kind of what I'm supposed to do here. But I don't engage with any of those. I don't even have That was not my fault. I don't have TikToks installed. And most relevant to this story, I have never watched Instagram Reels. Related to this point is I almost never use social media at all. Instagram especially, I have never posted, I've never liked anything, I don't even look at it, I just use it as a messaging app for people that I've met. It would have been really cool if I could hit into that mine, but I don't know if that's happening. I'm chasing you down here. There is no escape. We're the same character. Nobody's getting outsped here. So what that means is Instagram has no idea who I am. Like, I don't interact with anything. Their algorithm has no clue what to feed me. And so I thought it would be a neat experiment to just scroll through and see what they think. Now, I don't know if this is because of who the vast majority of my friends are, or they just got the demographic. Also, if they're gonna spot dodge, I wait for the spot dodge and I can punch. I got distracted. Yeah, sorry. It keeps happening. Their demographics are off because I took the whole night, 5 hours straight, until 4:30 in the morning to just try and figure out what the Zuck has got on egg stew. It's a little off because Instagram wholeheartedly believes that I am a round-faced, curtain bangs, get ready with me morning spring fashion essentials, ovulating Taiwanese woman. You know what? Who am I to tell them that they're wrong, right? Now I get to lead a double life. Maybe I should start getting back to the first life though, because I don't. This was supposed to be, hey look, Vivi's in the game. Hey guys, look. Why do you come here? Why do you watch these videos? Never mind. I get it. Nah, but check it out. I got used to the weird jump of the end sig. That's called growth. I haven't talked about side sig. That move is great. Throws out a projectile that has a little bit of an explosion on hit right there. What else can I talk about? Running away. Running away is usually a very good strategy when someone's trying to turn themselves into a bomb. Okay, we're good. If I'm a better player, that recovery is used fully as a technique. They knew I wanted the spike ball. It's used intelligently to continue the hit, to get more of a combo. No, it was fully out of fear. I was trying to run away. But now this game is running away from me, and I gotta make a comeback. So maybe I can talk about Vivi's strengths while I do that. Like, for example, I'm gonna lose. I didn't deserve that. I didn't deserve that at all. You know what? Let's just do this really quick. This is going to be an efficient delivery of information. Final verdict and sensibility and opinion on all of these. NSIG is extremely good and it has a lot of utility. And the fact that it has a wall version, and if I didn't accidentally not land on the ground right there, it would have been great. And maybe I can get a kill with it right there. It didn't get the kill. It's extremely good. It didn't die. So maybe it sucks. I was gonna say I'm gonna let the gameplay talk for me, and then I dropped it 3 times. So what's up with that? You can use it mid-stage and still threaten that whole area. I will let the gameplay talk for me, never mind. A lot of utility, you can see right there. I don't know about the damage, I haven't checked that. I haven't checked that information. That's for the next Vivi video, probably. Or maybe actually just after this game. I have that ability. Why didn't I think about that? I don't know. I guess I lied. This was not an efficient delivery of information. It's extremely good. 9 out of 10. Okay, side sig on the blasters. This is pretty much everything you would want in a side sig. It hits grounded. Also has a good hitbox up in the air. It's kind of difficult to punish because you don't do the shot after. Case in point right there, right? And it hits in front, it hits grounded, which blasters can sometimes struggle with if people are just hunting and know when you want to look for the downlines, you can jump forward a little bit. The punish window is really something that you can tell they're having some Trubskis with, and that's the main advantage of this move. I'll say this move for frogs. I didn't even die. You decide what that means. Down sig I haven't even talked about, but this is a move. It's probably her weakest sig. It takes forever, and then you're left vulnerable. But if she's new, you can get away with stuff like that. It definitely gets a small boost given that it's on blasters, but I don't know. Downlight covers a similar area, just not as extreme and not as like, you know, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I forgot to check the damage values, by the way. But it is cool. So it gets coolness points and coolness factor. It just, you can tell it doesn't really kill the earliest either. So, not a bad sig, but it's the Valsword down sig of the kit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying. It's like tucking your hair behind your ear when you have a round face. Sorry, I'm still on the real stuff. I was hoping they wouldn't jump so that I could get a stare into recovery, but I guess they were on stage. They were fully on stage there. I'm actually still alive. Maybe it's not better to rush my delivery of information if stuff like that is gonna happen. That you know what? We can pull it out. We can even say that one was a little redonkulous. Okay. Overall, a pretty great blasters kit. Don't underestimate the importance of having a strong, simple side sig. Okay. On to her boots kit now. N-sig is straight up oppressive. This, I'm not gonna mince words here. This move is face melting. It's also one of the most perfect punish tools because if you're not quite great on the timing, it's gonna punish someone jumping afterwards, right? And it can kill in the front. It's you know what I'm saying? Sometimes words are inefficient. And pictures paint 1,000 words. What was that? What? Yeah, okay. And if pictures paint 1,000 words, then how many does a video paint? And then how many does 5 hours of reels paint? Because I've got to be Picasso at this point. I got to be Van Gogh. This move is even shaped like an ear. That move is crazy, and its only weakness is that you stop your momentum when you use it. That's about it. By the way, Blaster's N-sig does like 21 damage, which is not that much, which makes sense because it's high utility, whatever. I did my job. Okay, side sig is great. The forward movement also makes it hard to tell, hard to see, because it looks like normal battle boot animation. And of course, the fact that you're sending out a projectile on use is amazing. It's actually kind of perfect. I'm up against Arcadia because her side sig also throws out a projectile, but she's got to charge that thing to do it. I just press the button. Now, of course, the projectiles are very different. Hers goes way longer and also slower, which in some circumstances is better, but look, it's just chasing her down. Look at that priority too. Side sig gets a effective tretinoin treatment that doesn't make you purge out of 10. And then down sig, which is the sig I opened up this video commentary with. Very unique. It's got that mechanic. You can slide charge it off the map and then send in opposite directions. That crescent moon hitbox, of course, is going to be great. I did that a little early. I don't think it would have worked anyway. I was so bold not doing a true combo. I think maybe it's not as good as we initially thought in the trailers, but still a very good sig. Its biggest downside is you gotta do this whole animation every time you tap it. Like, that's just the tap, that's not the charge. But of course, the fact that you can charge it means you can get some pretty nice, pretty good angles. And then that reach right there, right? It has horizontal reach as well as vertical. So that's an obvious strength. And then the fact that you can reverse it means that someone might try to punish you and you actually step in the opposite direction. It's great when it actually works out. Like when I actually say something and it actually happens. I want a ring. It's fine because the pressure mine's gonna work out. You see the punish the dare. You go up super high. You charge the N-sig, which is I'm so dead. I'm so. Okay. Thanks. Overall, boots very good. We'll give them a 12 out of an oversized tan suit jacket with white button up. I think this is the worst video I've ever made. So we can at least revel in that together, right? Will I main Vivi? This is a question that I'm sure nobody asked, but the answer is no. It's nothing against her. I actually love boots. I love blasters. I love her sig kit. I love her stat line. No, I just don't think I have room to be playing Brawlhalla anymore. Hope y'all had fun today. I'll catch you next time. Adoritsia.